All right, so in this video, I'm going to talk to you about this is for the gi people. So jujitsu and judo gi people, particularly the judo gis. If you have a double weave gi, like a real thick, judo gi, these are like 700 grams or so. There will be times where you're like, man, this gi just I can't seem to get the funk out, and you don't even notice it until you're actually training, and then you realize, like in the training, it's like the collar or like the thick seams, like in the armpits, will like, yeah, there's a funk there, and you just can't get it out. And I mean, I am religious about washing my gis. The second I walk in the door, I walk straight down the basement, and I start the laundry. So there's no time in between, and I actually tried this method of getting the gi clean when I was at a tournament and I was out of town. When I went to the Ohio State tournament because I didn't have uh, I didn't have all my stuff with me, so I had to go out to the grocery store and I bought some things. So let me explain to you like all the variations of things that I've tried. I have tried liquid detergents. I've tried the detergent that we used to use when we had cloth diapers for our babies, like all of this stuff. I've tried it all. And frankly, I mean, I've tried vinegar, I've tried everything, and it doesn't work. I mean, it kind of works, but it doesn't really get it out. I mean, if you really, really want to get it out, I'm going to tell you now how to get it out, okay? And it's easy. So I really wish I could give this guy credit. I hate the fact that in Instagram, after you've already watched a video, it's gone and you can't get it back. Like there's no maybe because I'm a Gen Xer, I haven't figured out like the history thing like you can see in YouTube. You can see like the history. You can scroll through or you can even search and you can find the video that you saw. I can't give this guy credit. I wish I could. He's a jujitsu guy. But I'm gonna tell you what he did. Okay, that I tried it and it 100% works. So uh it is powdered tide, borax, and um, baking soda. Okay, so powdered Tide, baking soda, borax. And you use half the amount of borax and half the amount of baking soda as you use to Tide. Okay, so and powdered, right? So, because like I told you, I've used the liquid stuff, I've used the powdered stuff for like diaper stuff, and it has like percolate or whatever. It's like a basic. But it's not acidic, it's basic, right? I've tried vinegar, I've tried all kinds of stuff in the rinse and all this. So when I had blood all over my gi, um at the tournament, one of the guys I was in a match with, like had like blood like on his chin, I guess, and it got like all over the back of my gi, and I had to go out and get peroxide and try to get it off. And I thought, well, maybe I ought to at the same time do this thing that this I learned about this guy on Instagram, and he filled up his bathtub and did it, which you can do that if you want. But the way that I do it at home is my washing machine has like a soak. I can set it for soaking or whatever. And so if it really is funky, like you just can't get it out. And again, this happens so much more with the double weave gi, the judo gi, than it does with jujitsu gis. Jujitsu gis, it only happens in my collar because that's the thickest material. But in the judo gi, it can happen really bad here and on the back. There's like seams and stuff, and it's just so much thicker that you just can't get it out. Okay, so I bought powdered Tide. That actually is tied with Oxy at like, Costco, Sam's, whatever, where it's just giant, right? One giant scoop of that, right, in the wash. And then I use like about half. It's not like a totally, it's not like baking, you can, whatever, like half the amount of that as baking soda and half the amount as borax, right? And then just wash it like normal, except set it so that it'll soak. When I've done it, I've soaked it for I think mine does max 2 hour soak or whatever. The guy that did the bathtub thing did it overnight. Freaking for real, dude. Like I had a gi that I thought for sure, and it wasn't even old, like the judo gi that I used in competition. I thought for sure the white one. I thought that thing was done. I was never going to get it out. I did hit it with peroxide on the collar and the armpits, but you do not want to use peroxide on the blue gi or anything that has color because it'll friggin' take all the color out. So that's when I was like, okay, well, I have a blue gi that's also starting to stink. Um, Again, this isn't as big of a problem with my jujitsu gis as it is the judo ones because even though they're thick, they're not as thick as the judo like 700 gram gis. So I did that, right, and that is in sometimes it was like 2 washes, right? Like I wore it and I was like, there's like a little bit left, but now they are gone, completely gone. And now I only have to basically wash them and I soak them for either half an hour or an hour after a practice, and that's it. Completely gone. So if you have a gi and you think I'll never get the funk out, right? Try this method. I guarantee you you'll like it. Powdered Tide, borax, and baking soda. You don't need to put vinegar in the rinse. You don't have to deal with like we have like a tray, everything has a liquid soap detergent in there, all that. So whatever. Just put the friggin' detergent in the bottom of the basin and forget about it. Okay. And yeah, I'm really excited about that because those Fuji judo gis are not cheap. And they're what like I wear for judo competition. It's better to have a thick gi because you can break grips easier and stuff. So give it a shot, see if that works for you because I'm really excited about it. Like now I know, I can let a gi get funky and get it out without any problem. So anyway, if you've got your own methods and stuff, leave them in the comments. But I found this one to be the best. I've pretty much tried everything and couldn't get it out. I've tried the whole pine saw thing too, and I still have a gi that reeks like pine saw, my black gi. So I have to now soak that thing using this method to get the pine saw freaking smell out because I smell like one of those Christmas tree things you put in a car. So anyway, let me know how that works for you. And if you like the channel, like and subscribe, share the content. And because like I wish I could give that guy credit, but now I can't. So maybe you can share the content and then maybe somebody can tell me who that guy is because he did it in a giant bathtub and you could see like all the dirt that was out of his clean gis. His gis were clean when he did that because I would like to give him credit. So anyway, thanks for watching.